Costco's Alien can be 10 feet or 7.5 feet. Very, very cool.
What's going on, y'all? Monster Mike in the house. Costco's 10-foot Alien. We're going to open this up, put it together, and check it out. If you didn't know, this is manufactured from SVI. This thing has 3 different languages also: English, Spanish, French. Let's get right into it. Unfortunately, UPS destroyed the box on shipping, so it is what it is. But nothing inside looks damaged. I haven't pulled anything out yet, but we're going to find out together here. Looks like right up top is the frame. Nothing is zip tied down, but very simple. Nice sturdy frame here too. Next out of the box is some leg pieces. This thing is 10 feet tall, so pretty long on the legs. Over here we got some hands. I'm not too impressed by the green color on this. I'm probably going to be touching this up. It is a cool green, it just could look a lot more realistic, which very easy to do. Next out, looks like some arm pulls. There is a power wire there, so I don't know if the arm's going to light up or what it's going to do, but power wires mean cool things. Here we got the head. It's got RCA plugs in the head. The head actually looks pretty good. The chin is a little thin, but that face can be made to look really, really cool. As long as I find out where the lights are, then I can kind of avoid that area, but you can make this dude look pretty sick. Of course, we got the clothes inside the bag there. It's got a little piece that lights up on the front. Got the manual in here. It's really basic. These pages just come apart. Like I said, this is manufactured by SVI. And we got a foot. Pretty cool looking foot. I'm glad they only did 3 toes. The hands have 4 fingers, so I'm glad they didn't do 10 and 10. Got some foam pieces here to beef up the legs. Ground stakes. Got a shoulder piece here. Okay, the other foot right here. Got this piece right here. I'm guessing this is a neck cover. It's plastic. Got a dry pack in there and the power cord out of the box. Like I said, UPS just completely destroyed this box on shipping. One end was all smashed in. The bottom of it was all ripped wide open. UPS, come on. Lastly in the box is the upper and lower parts of the body. That's also got the control box, and they are stuffed in here with these 2 pieces there. So you kind of just got to pull everything out together just like that. And that is pretty much everything in the box. So this is the upper torso here. And this is the lower part of the body. Here is everything: the head, the arms, the hands, the feet, the bottom frame, the legs, ground stakes, of course. Got the foam for the legs, the shoulders, the neck piece, clothes, upper and lower frame pieces. Gonna go ahead and get this thing together and we'll check it out. Unfortunately on my head it got gouged up right there. Thanks to UPS again. Come on, UPS, FedEx, it's like, why can't you deliver a package in decent shape? First thing is first, put the frame together. Parts A and B. Just snap lock them together. Next up are the legs. It's part C. All 4 pulls are part C, so it doesn't matter which one you put on. And same thing. It's got a snap pin or push pin, whatever you want to call it, for the legs. Slide them right on. The framing on this is actually really good quality. It's got pretty decently thick metal, so happy about that. So this guy is 10 feet tall. This is the top of the legs right here up at my head, so that is really cool. Now what I do like about this is you can manipulate the clothes and you can take one of these legs off and you can make this thing shorter by about 2.5 feet. So that is really cool, and I'm going to try that option out. Next on is the feet, part D and E. The big toe goes inside just like your feet. It's just got a hole all the way through it. Slide it all the way down both sides. After that, the clothes go on. All right, here is the clothes. Really cool looking. It's a nice outdoor type of fabric. Very cool on that. I love the color of this. The quality feels really nice. Get this on next. So once you get the legs on, Just kind of let that material hang down. And actually, if you follow the manual, before you put the clothes on, you're supposed to put on these pool noodles, but you can put it on either before or after. Doesn't matter, it's just a straight leg. Okay, here's the control box. It's got this little watertight fitting right here. Right there is where your power is going to go in, of course, volume. This is where you do your language selection, English, Spanish, French. It's also got a music option. And then over here is going to be timer, motion, sensor, or off. So pretty cool options on this. So next up is the lower portion of the torso. And I really like they do have the speaker facing forward. I hate when they miss that detail and have the speaker facing backwards. But SVI is really good, so they have no problem getting that right. Again, push pins, snap it right down into place. And once you get to this part right here, it says to go ahead and lay it down on the box before you put the upper torso on and continue forward. According to the directions, you want to lay this down on the back side and go ahead and pull the clothes up over the bottom part of the torso. Yeah, I took these arms apart, and the Allen screw here is spring loaded, so you don't actually have to take that screw out to adjust the arms. It's a little bit stiff, but that's the way they're made. You can just kind of pull on it and twist, so you can adjust those arms however you want at the shoulder joint. The lower torso part is part H, now it's part I, the upper torso frame. Again, spring pin, push it right into place. Go ahead and pull the clothes up a little bit more. Next up is the arms, part J and L. J is the left arm, L is the right arm. So once you get these arms on, you can kind of position the way you want the arms before you get everything all laid out. And that might be a little bit up too high, so I'm going to lower that a little bit. Next step is the shoulder piece. Slide that on, and then it calls to flip this guy over. When you get to this point, you can connect a couple of these plugs right here. You've got the white RCA jack right here. That goes to the clothing. And then there's also a brown plug, and you cannot get these mixed up. They have a special designation to where they go, plus the color coding. So go ahead and connect the brown plug there too. And also for the right arm, there is a purple plug. It's an RCA type jack. You can plug that one in at this point also. The motion sensor is already plugged into the control box. It's got Velcro. Just simply Velcro it to the clothing. Okay, next up is the headpiece and the neck cover right here. The headpiece has this half round metal right there which slides inside the frame of the top piece of the torso. Go ahead and run your wires through that neck cover and then slide it into place. Once you get the head on, there's 4 plugs to do. You got a yellow RCA and then a white, yellow, and red plug right here, and they're designated by shape and color, so you can't mess those up. At this point, you're ready to go ahead and pull the clothes up and get everything Velcroed. You may want to go ahead and plug in the power adapter. It does have a threaded fitting on there. If you move the arms like I did, once you lift this up, then you can put the hands on as the last step. If you left the arms down to the side, you can put the hands on before you flip this over to do the head and the rest of the clothes. It's nice and light, so it's really easy to move this guy around. Just got to adjust a few things here. All that's left is the hands. Again, just push pins, slide those right on, and of course the right arm has an RCA plug, so this hand is going to light up. Happy about that. I gotta say, I like the look of this thing. I love how it's tall and skinny. I don't think I like that green. I'm probably going to paint this guy gray because you always hear the tall grays. So I don't know why they went with green on this. But his voice sounds a little bit ridiculous. It's kind of funny. I heard something about sandwiches. We'll go ahead and go through all of them.
it. We require large quantities of sandwiches for sustenance. Our intellect is beyond your comprehension.
All right. So it's got 4 phrases. Something about sandwiches. They mean you no harm. They want your candy. And then another one is about coming in peace. So 4 phrases on this thing. It looks great. Of course, I'm going to go with gray. I think it's just going to be better. I do like green on the aliens, but I think a tall gray is in order for this guy. Now that's all the English. Let's go ahead and check out the Spanish and the French. Okay, I've got it on Spanish now. Gotta check these out.
Necesitamos grandes cantidades de bocadillos para subsistir. Nuestro intelecto está más allá de tu comprensión.
I mean, it's pretty cool that it's got other languages. We'll do one more Spanish and then I'll go to French.
Llévame con tu líder. Hemos venido por tus dulces.
All right, that's English and Spanish. I'll hit the button. I hit the button to go to French now. So we'll check something out in French.
Bonjour. Nous venons en paix.
Okay, I will say I've never had an animatronic that didn't have audio in English or just sound. So really cool that this has 3 different languages. We'll do one more French here.
Nous avons besoin de grandes quantités de sandwichs pour nous nourrir. Notre intelligence dépasse votre compréhension.
It's certainly easier to understand the English and the Spanish than it is the French. It is a light-only mode, which is really cool because the fingers, they just kind of have like a breathing motion. So you can just have the chest, the head, and the hands lighting up the whole time. I do love that. All right, so the way this guy works is you have timer, then sensor, then on and off. On is just the lights. Of course, the sensor goes through everything. And timer does the exact same thing, except it's only going to work for a certain amount of hours, and then it's going to go off for a certain amount of hours. Okay, if you take 2 of the leg poles out, part C, and remove the foam noodles, he stands at about 91 inches, so just over 7.5 feet. And I think I might actually like it better like this. I adjusted the arms up. You can put them back down to the side. I just wanted to see what it would look like, but I think I like the 7.5 feet better.
We require large quantities of sandwiches for sustenance. Our intellect is beyond your comprehension.
All right, here is 7.5 feet with the arms down. I don't know. I think I like it better like this than 10 feet tall.
it just looks a little more creepy and weird. What's everybody think? Do you like it 10 feet tall? Do you like it this height? Or do you just not like this thing at all? Okay, I figured it out. There's English, Spanish, then French, and then after that, it just has an ambient noise with laughing. So if you don't want it to say anything, you just have the laughing with the background noise. Okay, so technically there's 5 phrases and you got it in 3 different languages. I don't know what else you could ask for. This thing is pretty cool. If the mouth moved, maybe, if one of the arms moved, a little waist turning, yeah, everything else would be really cool, but I think it's cool just how it is. Okay, that is the Costco 10-foot alien. I actually really like this thing. I'm gonna paint it gray. I'm not too enthused about the voice, but it's okay. It's a really easy change. You can buy a $10 audio card, solder in the wires, and put your own audio on these animatronics. It's not a hard thing to do. I'm really liking this 7.5 feet tall much better. It's a better idea of those lights. I think this thing will look great next to the Martian Warrior and the THD 3000. Especially with a spaceship. Got my little alien pumpkin that I made. I'm really digging this guy. So that's it. Appreciate everybody who watched. Let me know what you think about this guy. Do you love him? Do you hate him? Is it kind of a meh? Happy Halloween. And I'll catch you on the next one. Monster Mike out.